when my husband and I have lived here in Florida for over 40 years. And before that, we came together. We got married 42 years ago, and we brought our stuff from home. We had boxes that were labeled Tom's Treasures. We had my stuff that had my name on it. We brought them with us when we got married. And then we moved to California and we took those boxes. We didn't unwrap them. We didn't unpack them. We just took them. Then we moved here to Florida and we stuck them in the shed. Okay. We didn't unwrap them. We didn't unbox them. We didn't go through it. We just stuck them there. Well, when we moved into our house a number of years later, I said to my husband, I don't want to just put this stuff in the attic. I want to go through it. Okay. I want to go through all the stuff that's in these boxes. See, and these boxes are really like the stuff that we store up sometimes in our heart. They are pain, they're trauma, they can be memories, they can be the good things, they can be the bad things that we just carry with us unless we come to a place where we're willing to unbox them, okay? And I said to my husband, we're in a new season, we're not going to just put stuff up in the attic and just keep carrying these boxes, we're going to go through it. Well, my husband is, let me just say, he's a little bit of a pack rat, okay? I don't know if you say that in different parts of the world, but he's a little bit of a pack rat. And his philosophy is, I don't ever want to throw it out because you never know when I'm going to need it, okay? I'm a little bit more like, when in doubt, throw it out, okay? But we're both probably a little guilty of it, but when in doubt, throw it out. So we ended up with all these boxes. And we started going through this. And I mean, we found crazy stuff in these boxes. I mean, my husband had one box that had followed him from high school to college, to Arizona, to Louisiana. To California, to Florida, completely never opened during that time. And you know what was in that valuable box? A box full of rocks. Okay, just rocks that he picked up here, rocks that he picked up there. I was like, man, this box is heavy. We got rid of those rocks, or we put them in our flower bed outside. Okay, they're not in our attic. We also had this box that had this eagle's claw in it that he had found, and he thought it was very cool. Okay, if you're a man, you're probably going to think this is cool. Ladies, you're going to be as disgusted as I was. Okay, it was an eagle's claw that still had a tendon attached to it. And when you did it, it opened and shut like this. Okay, I thought it was disgusting. I think it's probably still in our attic because as much as I tried to throw it away, I don't think he let me. Okay, anyway, my point is this. When we came to the end of going through all these boxes, we had all this junk that needed to be thrown away. And I mean, we had like half our garage was just junk that needed to go out to the street and be collected by the trash man. But then there was part of me that was like, boy, if we put all this out there, people are going to go, wow, look how trashy they are. Look how much trash they have. Look how much junk they have. And so there's a part of me that was a little bit ashamed of having this much junk. So so we were thinking, well, maybe we'll just put it out little bit at a time. But then I knew my husband, he'd go back and go through it and he'd start rescuing things out of that pile. So I thought, you know what? Nope, we're going to have to just get rid of it all at once. Okay. Now here's my point. You're saying, where in the world is she going with this? We carry this stuff around, but sometimes we're thinking, I know I need to get some deliverance. I know I need to get some healing. I know I need to get some help in processing maybe some of the trauma, but I'm kind of ashamed of it. And if it gets out there, and I put it out there and I let people see what I'm dealing with, then people may judge me or people may think less of me. People may not trust me as much when they see what has been stored up inside of me. And here's my word to you. If it's in there and it needs to come out, get it out. Don't let shame stop you from getting healing, freedom, even deliverance. Okay. We have deliverance teams at our church, and I'll tell you more about them later. We have deliverance teams at our church. They work every single weekend. People come in from all the surrounding area to get healing, deliverance, freedom. And back in the beginning days of this, we were doing some deliverance, and I'll tell the story a little bit more in depth, but we were doing some healing and deliverance. And let me just say, I was leading the group when I started manifesting. And it was just like, Okay. Well, I was going after this and I didn't realize this was in me. Okay. So I had to call somebody else up to kind of take over the service while I went over and got set free of some stuff. I was not raised in a Christian family and I have generational stuff that I need to get free of. And so listen, I would rather do that. And people in the building knew what was going on with me. I would rather do that and set a good example for the people to say, listen, I don't care who you are. If you're not getting breakthrough, maybe it's because there's something on the inside of you that needs to get broken.